Good morning everyone, my name is Mariam and I'm going to talk about the news. Okay, let's start by this word. Okay, what information do you would find in newspaper? What can you find in newspaper?
Everything about the news.
Yes. About what? It covers many aspects, right?
What happened in the world?
Yes, sports news,
What happened in the world?
arts news, right? What it's
The trends, مثلا.
yes,
News
trends.
of the countries.
What?
News of the countries.
Yes, fashion, arts news, all those things. This means that the newspaper covers many aspects or many fields, right? For example, it covers political news, sport news, business news, weather news, fashion news, or crime news. Do you know crosswords?
Yes.
Okay. Who loves crosswords?
Games.
Yeah, it's like puzzles and advertisements. Okay. Okay. I want from you to answer this question. The question is, where do you usually read or watch the news? Okay, I want from you to put the news sources from the one used the most to the one used the least. Okay? I will give you 2 minutes to answer it. Okay? You understand? No?
No.
You put the sources in order. For example, you get the news from newspaper first, or from TV, or from mobile phone. Okay? From the most used one to the least one. Okay? Did you finish? Okay, answer the question. I want from you to answer this question. Okay? Okay, did you finish?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, can anyone tell me? Yes, you.
First one, I wrote mobile phone. Second one, television. Third one, computer. Fourth one, radio. And the fifth one, newspaper.
Okay, who else? Yes.
The first one is mobile phone, second television, third the radio, fourth computer, and fifth newspaper.
Okay. Anyone? Yes.
First one, mobile phone. Second one, television.
Yes.
Third one, computer. Fourth one, newspaper. Fifth, radio.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Now, let's learn some vocab. The first word we have today is bias. Repeat after me. Bias. Bias. Bias is a noun and its adjective form is biased. Okay? And it refers to the action of supporting or opposing a particular person or thing in unfair way. So, for example, this group has a presentation and the doctor asks everyone to vote for the best presentation. Okay? So, for example, Huda votes for Mai because she is her best friend. So this means what? That Huda is biased towards her friend Mai. Okay? So this word means to be to support someone or something in unfair way or without thinking. Okay? Can anyone read the example, please? Can you read the example?
The lawyer has to judge the case without bias.
Bias. Okay, thank you. The second word is sensationalism. Repeat after me. Sensationalism. Sensationalism. Sensationalism is a noun, and the adjective of this word is sensationalist, and it refers to the act of newspaper or television of presenting information in a shocking way. Why? To grab people's attention. So for example, if I create I'm saying a news, okay, I want to make it more shocking to grab your attention, okay. So for example, the newspaper has been accused of sensationalism in its coverage, okay. So sensationalism, news must be what? Exciting? Or what? Must excite you or what?
Yeah, to give my attention.
Yes, to grab your attention, okay? The third word is headline. Headline is a noun and refers to the title of newspaper and tells us what the article is about, okay? Often the headline is written in larger letters. For example, here the woman mystery death victim is wrote in larger letters, okay? Because it is the headline of the article. If you read the headline, you will understand the article, okay? So can anyone read the example? Yes, you.
The headline on the sport page was Spain wins World Cup.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Journalist, repeat after me. Journalist. Journalist. Journalist is a person who writes for newspaper, who collects news and write about it for magazines, for new websites, or to broadcast them. Okay? Who wants to be a journalist here? Okay, why? You love this? Or you love collecting news or interviewing people, right? Who else? Do you love?
Reading, writing.
Yes, okay. Do you love? You don't like to be a journalist? Okay. Foreign correspondent. Repeat after me. Foreign correspondent. Foreign correspondent. Foreign correspondent is a journalist who reports news from a foreign country. We all remember this scene when he was in the ice, because his job is to report news from a foreign country. Okay? Anyone love to be a foreign correspondent?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't want to be in ice.
Okay. To read between the lines. To read between the lines is an idiom, okay? It refers to find meanings that are intended but that are not directly expressed and not expressed in something said or written. For example, if you are talking to your friend and your friend is telling you that she is sad because she doesn't have enough money to pay the bills or to buy anything. If you read between the lines, you will understand what? That she might asking you for money, okay? But not in a direct way. So if you read between the lines, you will understand the hidden meaning of her spoken thing, okay? Can anyone read the example? Can you read the example?
She said she could offer it, but reading between the lines, I don't think she has enough money.
Okay, did you understand this meaning? Okay, tabloid. Repeat after me. Tabloid. Tabloid. Can you say it? Can you say? Can you repeat after me? Tabloid. Tabloid. Raise your voice.
Tabloid.
Okay, you.
Tabloid.
Okay. Tabloid is a type of newspaper that has smaller pages and many pictures. As it's shown in this picture, it consists of many pictures and has smaller pages than any other newspaper, okay? For example, The Sun is a British tabloid newspaper that is published by the news group newspapers, okay? Okay. Broadsheet is another type of newspaper, but it printed in large sheets of paper, and this is this type is called broadsheet, okay? Repeat after me. Broadsheet. Broadsheet. Okay, for example, the newspaper had begun as a duplicated broadsheet, okay? To understand the difference between both of them, broadsheet is larger in the size than tabloid, okay? It has larger size than tabloid, and it consists of longer headlines, okay? While tabloid consists of shorter headlines, okay? The news in the broadsheet is serious, as it talk more about the world news or more serious news, However, tabloid consists of sensational news. Do you remember the word sensational? Sensational. Anyone?
Interesting news.
Yes. So sensational news that is full of entertaining and stories, entertaining stories about celebrities and gossips about them. Okay. For example, here in these tabloids consists of and talking about celebrities and not serious news as tabloid. Okay, as broadsheet. Sorry. Okay, here are the difference between them. Tabloid consists of what? Can anyone tell me the difference between them? Between tabloid and broadsheet?
Tabloid is shorter and...
Yeah, between them and in this picture.
Okay, yeah, it's shorter and it's larger.
Yes.
The title is
Okay.
large.
Yes, can anyone else tell me? Can you?
So what, I see more pictures,
Yes.
like more titles.
Okay. It consists of sensational headlines. Here the topic are serious, okay? Okay. Can anyone tell me where the tabloid here? Tabloid newspaper? Why?
Because it's shorter and don't have a lot of information.
And talks about what? Celebrities and not a serious thing as this, okay? And here, Millie.
This is tabloid.
Okay, why?
Because it's not serious and doesn't have a lot of information.
Yes. However, these are talking about what? Can you read the headline? Greek crisis.
The daily one.
The Greek crisis ignites as banks shut. These are talking about serious news, not like this. Okay, it's a girl. It's talking about more fun news or more exciting news. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going. I want from you to listen to the audio and answer the following question. Okay. The first question is about what the main idea in this dialogue or this audio, okay? And you have to tell me how many speakers are there, okay? And then answer number 3. You are going to listen and tell me the correct person for everyone, okay? I will give you 5 minutes to answer this.
Language for talking about the news. Copyright Spring Age Limited 2019.
Okay.
Seriously, Erica, does anyone actually read newspapers anymore? Yes, of course. If I live in one train journey, for example, I usually buy a newspaper or a magazine to read. I prefer that to staring into a screen for hours. I also enjoy doing crosswords. How about you, Matt? What do you think?
I agree. I also enjoy buying a serious newspaper at weekends when I've got time to read all the sections, especially features about the arts and travel.
But you wouldn't buy a newspaper and find out the latest news, would you? I mean, it's out of date as soon as it's printed. I can get breaking news on my mobile devices 24 hours a day.
Of course it's quicker and more up to date on the internet, or via a news app on your phone. You get more detailed news reports in a newspaper. You also find serious articles written by well-informed journalists discussing politics, the environment, economics, technology and so on.
Serious articles in tabloid newspapers? They just run stories about celebrities with lots of photos. I wouldn't call that serious.
No, of course I'm not talking about tabloids. I mean serious broadsheet newspapers, the ones that have a good coverage of important news and lots of features.
The big problem with some newspapers is that they're biased. I try not to read articles that have a strong political bias, either to the right or to the left. I prefer articles that take a balanced view.
So do I. But news websites can be biased too. I also enjoy news reports from other countries. That would be my dream job, by the way, being foreign correspondent based in somewhere exotic and warm.
Well, I suppose I have to admit that I do pick up a newspaper from time to time. Especially one of the free newspapers you get at the railway stations. I usually only have time to read the headlines though.
I read the headlines too, but if I see a headline I'm interested in, I usually read the whole article carefully.
Me too, but I guess my favourite features in newspapers are the film and music reviews. I read those every week to find out which films the critics are recommending and which music I should listen to. Okay, you've convinced me. I'm off to Scotland tomorrow. Which newspaper should I buy to read on the train? I want one with lots of news then.
Okay. Can anyone tell me what is the main idea in this audio? What? Okay, what else? They are talking about what? News, right? Okay. How many speakers are there in the audio? Can you find how many speakers are there in the audio? No? Yes, 3, right. Okay? Okay. Okay, I will make you listen again to the audio, okay? And answer again the question, okay? Listen carefully and tell me who enjoys reading newspaper on long train, okay? For example, okay? Yeah.
Language for talking about the news. Copyright Infinitives Limited 2019. Seriously, Erica, does anyone actually read newspapers anymore? Yes, of course. If I'm in a long train journey, for example, I usually buy a newspaper or a magazine to read. I prefer that to staring into a screen for hours. I also enjoy doing a crossword. How about you, Matt? What do you think?
I agree. I also enjoy buying a serious newspaper at weekends when I've got time to read all the sections, especially features about the arts and travel.
But you wouldn't buy a newspaper and find out the latest news, would you? I mean, it's out of date as soon as it's printed. I can get breaking news on my mobile devices 24 hours a day.
Of course it's quicker and more up to date on the internet, or via a news app on your phone. You get more detailed news reports in a newspaper. You also find serious articles written by well-informed journalists discussing politics, the environment, economics, technology and so on.
Serious articles in tabloid newspapers? They just run stories about celebrities with lots of photos. I wouldn't call that serious.
No, of course I'm not talking about tabloids. I mean serious broadsheet newspapers, the ones that have a good coverage of important news and lots of features.
Well, the problem with some newspapers is that they're biased. I try not to read articles that have a strong political bias, either to the right or to the left. I prefer articles that take a balanced view.
So do I. But news websites can be biased too. I also enjoy news reports from other countries. That would be my dream job, by the way, being foreign correspondent based in somewhere exotic and boring.
Well, I suppose I have to admit that I do pick up a newspaper from time to time. Especially when the free newspapers you get at the railway stations. I usually only have time to read the headlines though.
Why don't you answer?
Headlines too, but if I see a headline I'm interested in, I usually read the whole article carefully.
Me too, but I guess my favourite features in newspapers are the film and music reviews. I read those every week to find out which films the critics are recommending and which music I should listen to. Okay, you've convinced me. I'm off to Scotland tomorrow. Which newspaper should I buy to read on the train? I want one with lots of news then.
Okay, I'll make you to listen the audio last time. Okay, please listen carefully and answer the questions, okay? Okay?
Language for talking about the news. Copyright Infinitives Limited 2019. Seriously, Erica, does anyone actually read newspapers anymore? Yes, of course. If I'm in a long train journey, for example, I usually buy a newspaper or a magazine to read. I prefer that to staring into a screen for hours. I also enjoy doing a crossword. How about you, Matt? What do you think?
I agree. I also enjoy buying a serious newspaper at weekends when I've got time to read all the sections, especially features about the arts and travel.
But you wouldn't buy a newspaper and find out the latest news, would you? I mean, it's out of date as soon as it's printed. I can get breaking news on my mobile devices 24 hours a day.
Of course it's quicker and more up to date on the internet, or via a news app on your phone. You get more detailed news reports in a newspaper. You also find serious articles written by well-informed journalists discussing politics, the environment, economics, technology, and so on.
Serious articles in tabloid newspapers? They just run stories about celebrities with lots of photos. I wouldn't call that serious.
No, of course I'm not talking about tabloids. I mean serious broadsheet newspapers, the ones that have a good coverage of important news and lots of features.
The problem with some newspapers is that they're biased. I try not to read articles that have a strong political bias, either to the right or to the left. I prefer articles that take a balanced view.
So do I. But news websites can be biased too. I also enjoy news reports from other countries. That would be my dream job, by the way, being foreign correspondent based in somewhere exotic and warm.
Well, I suppose I have to admit that I do pick up a newspaper from time to time, especially one of the free newspapers you get at the railway stations. I usually only have time to read the headlines though.
The
I
easy
read the
app.
headlines too, but
كنت تجيبيها
if I see a headline I'm interested in, I usually read the whole article carefully.
Me too, but I guess my favourite features in newspapers are the film and music reviews.
Can you
I think there's
answer
to
anything?
find out which films the critics are recommending and which music I should listen to. Okay, you've convinced me. I'm off to Scotland tomorrow.
Can you
Which
answer
newspaper should I buy to read on the train? I want one with lots of news and...
Okay. Okay. So, again, what's the main idea? We are talking about news, right? Okay. How many speakers we said? Okay. Do you know their names? Matt, yes. What? Yes, Erica. And the last one? Jessica, right. Okay, can anyone tell me first one? Who enjoy reading newspaper on long train? Yes, thank you. Who buys a serious newspaper at weekends? Okay. Who gets breaking news on their mobile phone 24 hours a day? Jessica. Okay? Okay, number 4. Who doesn't like reading articles with the strong political bias? Okay. Whose dream job to be a foreign correspondent? Okay. Okay, do you answer the question too?
Yeah, I answered some two of them.
Okay. عشان أعلم الأوديو تاني. تمام. Okay. The first one, at weekends, Matt usually has time to read all of that. Okay. Can anyone tell me number 2? Can you? No, I don't. Yes, you. Number 2, yes.
It's out of the SMS.
Okay, number 3. Anyone? Yes.
You also get serious articles written by informed journalists.
Okay, thank you. Number 4.
Some newspapers have strong political bias.
Okay, number 5. Okay, thank you. لا لا شيء. Okay, turn the paper. I want from you to complete the following sentences using the vocabulary I taught you, okay? You have 7 questions and you are going to complete the sentences, okay? Okay? I'll give you 5 minutes to answer it, okay? Please, can you answer? Please, anything. Can you answer anything? Anything. أجيب لك واحد. You have any problem? Any problem? You can say anything. You can say anything you want. Any problem? Okay, Alan? Okay. Did you finish? Okay. Can anyone tell me the first one? The first one.
I think it's the headline.
What?
I think it's the headline.
No.
Very naughty.
You said it right. Bias. Okay. Clap hands for him. Okay. The second one. Can you please raise your hand? Anyone? Okay. Headline. Right. Clap for hand. The third one. Tabloid. Okay. Number 4. Number 4. Can you read the sentence and tell me? Read the sentence and tell me the answer. Yes, it can be foreign correspondent, it can be journalist. Both of them are right, okay? Okay, thank you. Number 5. Yes. Okay. Sensationalist, right. Thank you. Number 6. Anyone from here? Lines, right. Thank you. Number 7. No, you. What? Okay, thank you. Now let's learn some grammar. I will learn you some rules for writing newspaper headlines, okay? The first rule is to use present simple tense for past events, okay? When you write a headline, you have to use present simple, not a past simple. For example, the president has declared a celebration, okay? But if you wanted to write it as a headline, you will say a president declares a celebration, okay? Why? Because the present tense indicates what? When you read the headline in the present tense, it's what? Facts or what? It's like a current news, okay? A recent news. Like when you read it in a
It's like a title.
yes, when you read it in the past, when you write the headline in the past form, it makes us feel like it's an old news, okay? The second rule to write a headline is to leave out articles. Okay, the articles are a or an or the. When you write a headline, you have to drop out those articles. Okay, you have to write the headline without using a or an or the. Okay, for example, a man released a rabid dog in a park. When you write it as a headline, you can say man releases rabid dog in park. Okay, can anyone tell me what we do here in the second one? We remove what? Yes, because when you write a headline, it's better to leave out or drop the articles, okay? This will save the space and you will write it as a short headline, okay? Number 3 is to use infinitives for future. If you are going to talk about a future event that will happen in the future, please use infinitives. For example, the mayor is going to open a new shopping, okay? Is something will happen in the future. But when you write it as a headline, you are going to say mayor to open shopping mall. You will use the infinitive form, to plus infinitive, okay? Number 4, use a colon instead of says or said or states. For example, Miss Jones says that they are not taking my house. Instead of saying says, you can remove it and put a colon like this. Mr. Jones, they are not taking my house, okay? Is it clear? Okay, again. There are 4 rules to write a headline. Can anyone tell me the first rule, please? Use the present continuous for what? For writing what? Past events or present events? Past events, okay? The second one is what? Okay, they are important in the English grammar, but when you write a headline, you have to remove it to make it more shorter, okay? Number 3 is what? You will use the infinitive when? In the future, when you are going to talk about a future event will happen in the future. Number 4, you will use what? A colon instead of what? Okay, if you have something like this, you will write it without saying says or states or anything like this, okay? Okay, the last thing you will answer today, okay, is to read the news, then write a headline for each one. Okay, you have 3 news, and you will write the headline only of the news, okay? Please divide yourself in 4 groups, each 4 in a group. Okay, each 1, 2, 3, 4. Each 3 in a group, okay? يعني حد مع هنا؟ okay? Each 3 in group. عددكم مش كامل. Okay, you are. Okay. خلاص H4 بقى. So answer with them. You are a group and you are a group, okay? Answer with them. You will read those news and write a headline للnews دي. You will read the news, okay? And write a headline to those news. The headline using the techniques we've said, okay? Go answer with them, the group. For instead, مثلا, this word is what? Crashed, okay? It's written in the present or the past? Okay, when you write the headline, you will use it in the present or the past?
In the past.
In the present. In the present. When you write a headline, you will never use a past tense. You will use a present tense. Okay? So you will use it as what? Crashes. Okay? Any problem? I will tell you something. This is what? Crashed, okay? It's written in the past or then present? Okay, when you write a headline, you will use a present or the past, the first rule. Okay, but you will write it crashes, okay? غششهم ليه؟ Put here es, crashes, to be in the present, okay? واي بنحل معاهم ليه؟
بنحل معاهم بس نعمل برين ستورم بس واحدة في الأول مرة.
يس. Into here? Yes, can be. Yes. Have any problem? See, they are a club. They are talking. They are discuss something. Okay, you will use the word discuss in the headline. Okay, they are discuss what? They are talking about what? They will get rid of things that are unnecessary and harm the environment. Okay, they are talking about this. They are discuss what? So you will use the word discuss and create a sentence. Create a headline, short headline. You can simply say big water in the name of the country. Okay? لسه بيحل. Did you finish? Okay. زين. Did you finish? Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay. Did you finish? Did you finish? Okay. Hafiz? You have to create the headline from this. Okay? In this, they are doing what? They are discussing what? To get rid of what? They are discussing something, right?
Yeah.
To get rid of what? Things that are what? Unnecessary, and yes, to keep the environment what? What? Clean. Yes, keep the environment what? Clean. Yes? Keeps is better. Keeps the environment clean. Yes. Okay. Okay, times is up. Okay. Okay. Now each group will tell me the first one. Each group. Okay. Oh, انتوا قد ايه؟ Okay. Okay, each group tell me the first one. Tell me the first headline. Please raise your voice. Raise your voice. Plan what? Crashed or crashes? Okay, crashes into a home. Okay. Okay. The second group?
Number one?
Yes.
Plan crash.
Okay. You? The first one. Can you raise your voice? Yes? Accident by plane. Okay. And you? The first one. Plane crashes into home. Okay? Okay. The second one. Yes.
Discuss in the club.
Discuss in the club. Okay. Who else?
The flooding damage. Minimalistic club awareness.
Okay. And you? This group? Discuss. I said you. Number 2. Yes.
How to keep the environment.
How to what?
Keep the environment.
Okay. Number 3. Okay, number 3. Number 3. The headline of number 3. What? Can anyone from you tell me? Yes, I will.
3.
Yes.
Shelters help homeless people.
What?
Shelter
Yes.
help homeless people.
Okay. And you? The same?
We're thinking.
Okay.
The flooding damage.
The flooding damage. Okay. You?
Big water in
What?
Big water in Nebraska.
Oh, okay. Nebraska. Okay. You? The last one.
Agency.
What?
Agency.
Okay.
Colon.
Yes?
بعد كده speaks about damage to the person.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. Thank you. Mariam. Okay. Okay, before we finish, I want you to recap the lesson, okay, in 2 minutes. I've been talking about newspaper and what information that's normally found in newspapers, right? We've been said what? We can find political news, we find sport news, all of those things in what? Newspaper, okay? And I learned you some words that are related to the news. Can anyone tell me? The first one? Bias. Sensationalism. Journalist. Foreign correspondent. And broadsheet, okay? And you listen to the audio, okay? And you answer the questions and you learn rules for writing what? Okay, thank you so much.